All right, guys, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. I'm so glad to be here. Let's get things started without telling much stories. So we want to create grid. Grid is just like boxes, like when you are creating boxes in your graph. So basically that is what it means. So let's import numpy as np, and let's import matplotlib as matplotlib.pyplot. Don't forget .pyplot pyplot as plt. So and that's that. So let's run our code. Okay, boom. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to create some kind of variable, and I think we've created those variables in the past, so I don't need to stress myself again. I'll just go and copy from a notepad. I think I've copied it from my notepad. It's x and y, so just have to paste it there to save time. All right, so let's run it, and it runs. And what we want to deduce this here is that using the grid method. So before we dive into using the grid method, I would like to give it a title, I would like to give it a label, and I would like to give it I plot it before the grid. So what am I saying in next? So plt is going to do all those things for us. Let me say title, and the title is that let's say TCS course, or let me say ICS 404. Just probably type something plt again, and this plt we're now going to have x label. Don't forget x label. That means average course and number of students or something. Just type something that will just makes more meaning. Excuse me. Average score, and yeah, plt again, plt, and dot y label. Ensure that all these things are correct, because so I'm not gonna have an average student or something. Average student. All right, good. So after that, we will now have grid plt dot grid method. So it's pretty easy. Just type plt dot grid method. So plt dot grid. So when I say method, I don't mean you should just type method, I mean open and close bracket. Okay, so that's what it means. So you can decide to show it right now, but before that, there's something I would like to show you. We've not actually plotted our graph. So let's say plt.plot. So because you have to plot before you display the grid, so plot, which is the x-axis and the y-axis. So by the time you do that, you now show grid, but you can now probably show your plot. Plt dot show. All right, this is easy. Let's just figure it out. If you're having some errors with debug and in syntax ICS, okay, this is supposed to be in quotes. All right, and let's run it now. All right, you can see it gives us the grid, but we're not done yet. But sometimes you might decide that you want the grid to be at the x-axis, or you want the line to be at the y-axis. So if you want that, you can just specify the axis. All right, so you can decide that I want the grid to be at the x-axis. So what you're going to do is that you're just going to say axis is equals to x. So by the time you do this, let's check it out what we're going to have. You can see, and you can decide to make it to be at the y-axis. This is awesome. So sometimes you might probably see some graphs like this. That means they are implementing grid and are ensuring that one is at the y-axis and the other is at the x-axis. That is pretty easy. That's all you need to know about this. In the next tutorial, we're going to dive into subplot, and this is one of the most important functions or methods in MatplotLib. And until then, I can't wait to have you in the next one. Bye.